little reckless coming into this fight because of the emotional, from the weigh-in?
Could have been, but after what happened after the weigh-ins, he said, don't worry about it, I'll be fine. So mentally he was fine, but it definitely could have had something to do with it. But at the end, I can't say put up excuses. I think Serhii put up a great fight. He was in great shape. His team did a great job.
Robert, congratulations on the win. It was a very close fight. Serhii was super tough. He kind of never got him down. I want to say at the end of the 11th, Virgil kind of got frustrated because he hurt him and he just wouldn't go down. Talk to me about just Virgil's kind of mental state going throughout the fight. It seems like one of the first times ever, right, that he's put hands on people and they haven't gone away.
Well, look, this is the first time he goes, the distance and in a tough fight. So this is all a learning experience for him too. He's never done it before. He's never been involved in those type of fights. So this is definitely gonna help him. He's gonna learn a lot. He did, he followed instructions. He did what he was told. There was moments where we would remind him, you can't, you gotta be careful. That right hand, keep that left hand up, stuff like that. But at the end, we're pleased with his performance. Obviously, could have done better, could have been better, but it's all a learning experience, man. This is the way boxing is. Not every fight's gonna be easy, especially when it comes to title fights. They're all gonna be hard.
Robert, congratulations again. That's when this boxing period. You just mentioned in the last 3 rounds, they said on the telecast, or actually you said that you need to win these last 3 rounds. Did you know that you guys were down based on the fight?
No, I did not know. But it's I'm not watching the scorecard, so I have no idea.
Not the scorecards, but based on how was Virgil
No,
performing.
not at
Okay.
all. But look, it's also. But I knew the fight was close. I knew the fight was close, so we have to motivate our fighter, push him to finish strong, especially those last 2 or 3 rounds. We can't tell him you're ahead, or take it easy and lose the rounds and then lose the fight. We have to push him, especially when we know the fight's so close and the fight's so tough. We gotta motivate him to finish strong and make sure you win these rounds because we knew the fight was close.
Robert, Ernesto Amador de No Puedes Jugar Boxeo, saludos. Vienes de 2 semanas maravillosas, lo del Rayo, por supuesto, bestial, pero esta pelea, quiero que me expliques primero la situación que decías en inglés de cómo está Virgil, que no puede estar aquí, pero también qué significa este combate para Robert Garcia y para Virgil Ortiz, una pareja que se reúne nuevamente y que enfrenta para mí la pelea más complicada de Virgil Ortiz hasta el momento.
Pues mira, Virgil tuvo que salir al hospital porque la comisión le dijo que era un requisito después de una pelea tan dura, una guerra de donde recibió golpes. Le pidieron que tenía que ir, aunque él pidió que se sentía bien, que él podía quedarse, dijeron que no, que querían que fuera, así que él se fue caminando y subió al carro y se lo llevaron y todo va a salir bien, me imagino, pero sí fue un requisito, así que no fue algo que tuvo que obligadamente tener que ir, fue un requisito que le pidieron para hacerle chequeados y es normalmente, los golpes no están fáciles y pienso que es lo mejor. En realidad, yo desde antes de la decisión, aunque la comisión no lo hubiera pedido, yo le dije al papá, hay que llevarlo al doctor porque fue una pelea muy dura y él nunca había estado envuelto en algo así que tenemos que tener esas precauciones.
¿Y la pelea para ti?
La pelea estuvo muy dura. No, la pelea estuvo muy dura, pero son peleas de las que se aprende mucho porque él nunca había estado en una situación de estas. Él nunca había estado en una situación donde se le pone difícil, donde sabemos que la puntuación debe estar muy cerrada, especialmente por las 2 caídas que por alguna parte u otra nosotros podemos pensar que no deberían de haber contado, pero también sí hubo un golpecito y se tropezó, se resbaló y cualquier cosa, pues sí, ya hemos mirado que anteriormente se cuentan como caída porque sí lo tocaron, aunque él sabe que él mismo nos dijo que no estaba lastimado, pero bueno, contaron, así que con eso, con más razón, tenemos que empujarlo a terminar más fuerte los últimos 3 asaltos.
Gracias, felicidades.
Robert, Gail Falkenthal, New York Fights. Congratulations. Even before this fight took place, during the card tonight and after, a lot of talk about what the plans were for Virgil. A lot of people have a lot of different plans for him. I'm sure you've heard them. What would you like to see happen next few months for him, and how much input will you have in that decision?
In the next few months, I think he's gonna have to rest and enjoy his family, go back home and take some time off, because this was a brutal fight. But yeah, you know, there's great plans, you know, Rick Reagan, Golden Boy Promotions, The Zone, I'm sure they're gonna pick the biggest fight out there for him. I also believe that Virgil is in a moment where he needed something like this to learn and to be ready for those big fights, because every fight has been, I can't say easy, because you know it's kind of offending his opponents, but he's comfortably won all of his fights by knockout. So this was a good learning experience for him, for me, for his dad, for the whole team. You know, we have to learn from this.
Robert, congratulations. I know that you don't like to live in the spotlight. You like to give credit to your fighters and people around you, but just with the way Rayo won last week and then this fight, you know, in a close fight, just what does it say about you as a trainer? Say what you do at the Robert Garcia Boxing Academy for all the fighters.
You know what? I think what it says is that I have a great team, because I couldn't do it by myself. I never do it by myself. I can take all the credit. I can say I'm doing it by myself, because I'd be lying. You know, with Rayo, you know, we have his coach from the beginning since he was 11 years old. You know, Mario, I have to give him all the credit, because you know they came to me, believed in me, and were able to adapt with me. But you know, it wasn't me by myself. You know, with Charles Tremblay, who's our conditioning coach, he prepares every single one of my fighters, and they're always in great shape. All my fighters are in great shape, and all that I have to give credit to Charles Tremblay. You know, with Virgil Senior, since he was a baby, you know, he's raised him to become what he is. Hector Beltran, Pita, Chepe, Felipe, you know, I have to give credit to everybody. I can take credit by myself. So, you know, all these wins are not mine. They're RGBA's, you know, and I also want to give credit to my dad, because if it wasn't for my dad being in the gym every day during sparring matches, I think it wouldn't be the same. You know, everybody enjoys seeing my dad there, so I have to give credit to everybody. I can take credit by myself.
Robert, congratulations, great win. Serhii Bohachuk says that he'd like him to fight Terence Crawford. Are you okay with that fight as his trainer? Is that a fight you say he's
You know
ready
what?
for?
It's something we have to talk about. We have to consider. But yes, I'm okay with the fight. You know, obviously with enough time. You know, we can't. You know, we have to know that Virgil needs some time off. You know, he's got to rest and enjoy some time off, because he deserves it. He earned it. But yeah, you know, it's a fight that we will be after. You know, that's the fight that we would like, and hopefully Rick Reagan, Golden Boy, you know, Turkey, hopefully they put it together. Hopefully Crawford also, you know, is okay with the fight. I don't know what his plans are. You know, he's chasing a Canelo fight. I don't know if he'll get that. He might get it. I don't know. You know what I mean? So we have to also see what the plans are for him.
He proved so much tonight in the ring. I mean, going the distance, coming back from the 2 knockdowns. What did he prove to you?
You know what? That was one of those fights where the fighter, you know, where all we've seen from him is knockouts, making fights so easy and knocking everybody out. But getting into this fight and getting to the top of war and the late rounds where he's tired, he's taking some punishment, but he still has the heart, the mentality to finish strong and to listen. You need these rounds. That just says a lot about a fighter, you know, not just a fighter, a person. You know, there's so many fighters that we've worked with, that we've had, that won't be able to do that in the ring, because you know it's just almost impossible. He just does whatever it takes to pull it off. That's his mentality. That's his heart.
Okay, last question, Marcos.
Robert, back over here, sorry, I ran out of mic. Just seeing, you know, that it was a, two-part question, seeing that it was such a hard fight, brutal fight, I know Turkey and Oscar want him to face Crawford, but would you guys be willing to do a rematch?
Look, the rematch is something that we could also consider. It was a great fight. It was a very close fight, you know. So definitely, if the offer is there and Crawford's not available, then why not a rematch? You know, definitely. Sergey deserves the rematch. You know, he fought his ass off too. You know, he came in and surprised the world. You know, because very few very few expected him to fight like that and to give that type of fight, you know, so definitely deserves a rematch.
And the other part is, do you wanna wait some time to go into a Crawford fight? Like you as a trainer, would you rather have some more time to get into that fight?
You know what, it's something that we have to consider with the team, you know, it's not my decision either, you know, it's the whole team, but yeah, you know, it's a big fight, it's a fight that we would really love to happen, you know, it's totally different styles, you know, I think styles make fights, and this fight turned out to be very tough because just the way Serhii fights, you know, his style. I think Crawford is also a great fighter and pound for pound one of the best in the world. But I think both could put up a great fight also.
All right, thank you, Manny.
Thank you, Austin.